This is session number 2 of my Absolute Beginners Boxing Basics series, and this is designed to help set you up for any punch bag workout, shadow spar workout, or any boxing based activity. Now, this session we are going to go through the basic jab, and the way that we're going to do that is we're going to learn how to throw it effectively, utilizing our footwork and transitioning our weight through our legs. So this video is designed to be a coaching tool that you will interact with and participate with. So it isn't just a case of just watching it and then going off and do it. Do it real time. It's based on a shadow spar basis, so there's no equipment needed. You don't need a punch bag or anything like that. And we really do take our time in setting each bit up, and I'll break everything down step by step, and you go through it stage by stage so that we can then start to build up and develop some really good muscle memory. And then as the sessions go on, we start to increase the pace and everything like that. Now, if you haven't completed session 1, I strongly recommend going through session 1 if you're an absolute beginner, because that will get you through your stance and your guard. I've put a link for session 1 below, and once you've completed this little workout, learning your jab, there is then another section to go on to, which is session number 3, and I've put a link for that below as well. But anyway, the workout is about to begin. If you've just stumbled across this, first of all, and you're interested, you think, yeah, I really want to do this. First of all, please like, and that'll let me know that you're interested in doing it. And second, subscribe so that you can just find this video again and dive straight back in. So away you go to your workout. So looking at the jab and how to perform it and how to be effective with it, this is what we're going to do today. So we'll start off, I'm going to show you a few different angles, and then we're sort of going to practice together at different kind of paces. Because what I would like you to get is a feel for how to actually really throw this. Now, your jab, I'll show you at this angle. I'll show you at this angle, actually. I'll show you this angle. It is a straight punch from that front hand, executed to the head, okay? And what we're looking for is not just to be standing there and then just throwing your arm out at the punch bag. We want our legs involved in all of our punches, and we're going to learn that step by step as we go through. All right, so I'll show you from this front angle. So from our guard up, the punch is actually going to be generated. Your tension's going to be in that back foot, and what we're trying to do is push into that back foot slightly. That's my initial move, so I'm putting pressure in that back foot, and then I'm going to throw out, turn my front leg, and as you can see there, I've ended with my fist out and my chin nice and tight in on my shoulder, covering the chin also as I go through that actual punch, and then bringing back, okay? I'll show you a little bit quicker. I'm going to put pressure down on this back foot, okay? And I'm going to fire out, turning that front leg around, which will just give me a little bit more reach, and it angles our pressure out through the actual punch. So mechanically, it's like we're winding out through the body where that power transition is going to end up. If I show you on this angle, I'll go through slowly. I'm putting pressure in on the back foot first. I'm not leaning into it. I'm putting pressure down into that foot, and then from there, pushing out, turning that leg, and then back down. Push out, and then back down. Another important thing on that jab when we're going to perform it, as you can see how I'm doing that there, is you're going to turn and roll that fist over so we get a nice connection with those knuckles. Okay, first 5 coming up, and don't forget, I'll just be calling the number 1 continually, all right? It's just super steady, so don't worry, it's not high pace. Go with my pace. I want you to get this movement through these legs, all right? Get yourself ready. Guard up onto that back toe. 3, 2, 1, and 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Okay, I'll change angle just so you can see how my feet are working and anything that you need to correct. Don't forget, We need that weight in that back leg as we push forwards. We're transitioning the weight of that punch forwards and then recoiling back to the guard. It's super slow, super steady. I want you to get this feel through the legs. Get yourself ready, guard up. Next 5 in. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Okay, changing angle again. You keep facing me. You don't need to change angles. Just work with me on the counts and watch what I'm doing. Get yourself ready. 2, 1, and 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. And shake off. We're going to go again, except this time I'm going to increase the pace. Now that was super steady. I know I said 60%. I feel though as though that was much less. So we're just going to pick up the pace. If you're finding that the pickup in the pace, you're losing what you want to be doing through the legs, drop your pace back down a little bit. And when I'm on about pace, I'm on about sort of the ferocity in which you are throwing the punches. Watch me and try and stay with the pace that I'm throwing out, okay? So it's increased a little bit. I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to call number 1. You're just going to fire with me, okay? Don't be in a position where your legs are just stuck and you're just throwing your arm out. That's not the principle. We're trying to get it to work through those legs with that turn and that pressure in that back foot. Get yourself ready. Guard up onto that back toe. Get that weight 50-50 so you sat in that stance. That's good. Get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, rounds live. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Okay, changing angles. Again, I'm doing this just so you can see me on how I'm working and you can kind of figure out what you need to do. All right, get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, and 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Okay, I'm changing angles again. Get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, and 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Okay, shake off. Gonna do one more through, and I want you to be very, I'm gonna call it reactionary now. Again, I'm gonna say that principle of, if you're not feeling as though you're transitioning through your legs, drop your pace down a little bit, but try and have a little bit of assertion with your punch now. And what I mean by that is put a bit of a snap into it. So you're throwing that arm out, okay? Try not to lose your technique as much as possible, but we're always practicing technique. Let's just have a little bit of an increase in intensity. I'm going to do the same again. So I'll do 5 at the front. I will change. You can have a look how I'm working it, and then you'll just copy him. Get yourself ready. Working on my count up onto those toes. Guard up. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Okay, I'm changing angles. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. I'm changing angles again. Get yourself ready. Keep that guard up onto that back toe. Weight 50-50. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. And rest down. Move on to your next section.